Alright guys, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and especially if you enjoyed this video. So I'm going to be quoting Frank Warren. Fury versus Joshua has to happen this year. It's got to happen. And it's got to happen this year. Not a year or two away. We've always been upfront with everything to get that fight on. Everybody involved in that fight has got to sit around a table and get it hammered out. It's not my decision. It's not Bob Arum's decision. It's Tyson Fury's decision. Tyson is the number one heavyweight. Everyone else is in their slipstream. He is the best heavyweight of his generation. He's the number one. I'm optimistic so long as everyone keeps winning and getting through their obligations. I want to sit down to make it happen. I want to sit down with Freddie Cunningham, who represents AJ, his promoters, whatever it takes. We'll sit down and work a deal out. I genuinely think those two getting in on together is the biggest sporting event this country has ever seen since England winning the World Cup in 1966. Because when did you ever have two British guys holding all of the belts? The four belts have never been on the line before, and it's two Brits. It's a huge fight. It's a mega sporting event. I'd like to see it held in the UK, but it's going to go on wherever the money is. The same as when Muhammad Ali fought George Foreman, they went where the money was. That's what sportsmen do. They've got very short careers, but of course I like it in the UK. So there you have it. Frank Warren says that he wants this fight to happen this year, and he's willing to sit down with AJ's promoter, which is obviously Eddie Hearn, and work out a deal. He says that he believes this fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is probably going to be the biggest sporting event in the UK since, according to him, England winning the World Cup in 1966. And he says this because it's the two British guys happen to be British, and they all have the belt, so obviously the winner of this fight would be undisputed. And that is very true. The UK, in the US, we've had guys fighting each other to become undisputed, but we've never had that in the UK, right? Especially when it comes to the heavyweight division. So that will be a big deal. I don't know if it'll be as big. It'll be bigger than the World Cup, than England winning the World Cup, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a big deal. I mean, because if somebody like what's his name, Carl Froch could bring out 80,000 people to watch him fight George Groves, if 90,000 people show up to watch Anthony Joshua fight Vladimir Klitschko, then I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of boxing fans are going to show up to watch Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury for undisputed. First time, right? I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't be shocked if it did break all the records. And I definitely wouldn't be shocked if it broke all pay-per-view records in the UK when it comes to boxing. So that's something I do agree with Frank Warren. Obviously, he believes that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight of the. I mean, he says it himself. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight of his generation. But obviously, the only way we could find that out is if he fights Anthony Joshua and beats him. I don't like this whole thing where somebody says, "Oh yeah, this guy's the best guy. This guy's the best guy." You could say that all you want, but how would you know unless they fight each other, right? That's the only way you will know if this guy is the best guy in the division, if they fight each other. And that's why I want these two to fight. And that's why I wanted Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua to fight. Hopefully they still fight in the future, if Deontay Wilder is able to build himself up. But now we got Tyson Fury as a champion. So I just want to see a guy become undisputed at heavyweight. So, hopefully Frank Warren isn't bullshitting and he's actually really trying to get this fight be made, because in other articles, sometimes you read articles where it says that he says that Eddie Hearn never contacted him, but then there's other articles you read like this one where he says that actually he's really looking forward for this fight to happen. So hopefully this fight actually does get made. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think of what Frank Warren had to say, and I'm out.